Hey, good evening. Welcome back. This is my channel's Underrated Dark is yours truly. The number one grinder. Hold on. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Welcome back to my channel. The underrated my channel's Underrated Dark. Yours truly. The number one grinder. One of the best kept secrets on YouTube. The best of the business. Be putting it down for a long time. Respect my existence. Let me read this out before I do the intro. Intro. Read this out. They're gonna do the intro. They're gonna get things started. This is the open panel tonight. All right, come and join real conversation with the number one grinder, us as the righteous ones. Individually, let's make a change within ourselves and genuine being there for each other. We got. Remember that, y'all. We all we got. Take that off. Hmm? And this is part 8, the underrated after night conversation. The underrated one is back, part 8. This is part 8, so this could be open panel. Put the link. So I put the link in the chat. So after this, let's get on, brother CER. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And after this, y'all, ladies and gents, open panel. Let's go.
Sometimes people don't know how much hard work you put in. But when it comes time to battle, you must think about each and every day that you put that hard work in.
What happened? Why don't you play anymore?
Brian Banks was 16 years old when he was accused of a crime he did not commit.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. This is the underrated after night conversation. The underrated one is back, part 8. So Bruce goes. If he wants to get on, let me know. This is open. Oh, the guard Win, what's good? The link is in the chat. You want to get on the panel? More than welcome, men and women. We gonna talk about certain things. And be peace to God to you, brother Ricky Williams. Any Bruce goes. So get on, Wiki. You're welcome to get on the panel. Bruce goes. You're welcome to get on the panel. The link is in the chat. Even Bruce goes. Anyone wants to get on? More than welcome. More than welcome. I'm up. So I stay on here for a while. Okay, so just go on. Just hit it up, hit it up, hit it up, hit it up, hit it up. I don't do this. I did it last week. I was up. You know what I mean? So get the people they need, get what they want and everything. So we could talk about anything. You know. Ladies, you are also welcome too. So hold on. Boom. Here's the link right there. So if anybody want to get on, go ahead, come on and get on. We can talk about anything. And so I'm glad everybody's doing okay. I know it's hot. It's hot. Oh, damn, boy. Virginia is hot. So, okay. Get this. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome, brother. It's been a long time. This is BFC. Wait, I can't
Okay.
even say my own damn name. BCFC, Black Conscious Fraud Committee in the House. That's my old name. I'm QI Film and Media now. But I
Okay.
just have to show you some love because, we from back in the day. We veterans in the game and a lot of people don't know.
Sure was. Yeah. Well, how you been?
I've been pretty good. I've been making my little rounds and stuff, fulfilling, my causes. You know how we do. I love my
Exactly.
brothers. I
Ah,
love my brothers and my sisters. Like now some of my brothers, just like I love my brother, he'd be like, what, mercenary, what he be saying? Missionaries or misogynists or whatever. I'm not about that misogynist stuff, but I still love him. You know what I mean? You
yeah.
feel me?
I ain't see her in a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sneak
Yeah.
up on the brother.
Yeah, because I be busy up out here because, it's like, I ain't trying to get paid. I get paid in my own real life. I'm out here, trying to bring people together and really bring about unity. We can't be about unity if we are anti this and anti that, and if we don't understand everybody else's plight. We have to understand everybody else's plight and that nobody wants to be enslaved. And
Mm-hmm.
so, like we got to realize that stuff ain't going to always be our way. And then we have to realize that sometimes we have to give and take.
Mm-hmm. That's so true. Yeah. This is part of my purpose. You know what I'm saying? I still do my thing. Do whatever I can. Ain't nothing changed. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. And you would be more out there, like when we have positive messages. One of the things that I've learned, bro, and it's some YouTube analytics stuff, it's like society, for that reason, that the agenda purposes, pushes negativity. So you have to learn how to mix a little, like look at Ahmadi, right? Ahmadi the ruler, look at him. He does gang and all of this, right? So you might have to do some stuff like that and then mix your positive messages into it, and then you would get some numbers. You know what I'm saying? But mix your positivity into it because a lot of not woke, and I hate to use the term woke. I hate to use the term conscious because that don't really even apply. We know that stuff has been fake, but you know, a lot of people who don't pay attention to life, who don't free think, who don't think critically, that's where they gravitate. And those are the people, that's the masses of our people. That's where the majority of our people are. And if you really want to reach some people, then that's how you're going to have to do it. You're silent, bro. You're on mute.
Oh, okay. So I'll just do my thing. That's it.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. You know, I was just coming through to show a little love.
I
And then,
appreciate that.
yeah, and dip out. Because, you know, like, although, like, I like you. You know, most of what I hear you say, because I tap in, like I was in last night or something, or the night before or something like that. I tap in all the time. I don't always say nothing, you know, but you know, I support everybody from the old school, even though like I'm monetized. I mean, I'm monetizable. I have over 1,000. I haven't been live in 3 months. I know I've been around. I'm still doing the same thing. I got what I need. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta do is kick it to the next level, but I don't even care about all that. You know, but you know, like I have to come back and show love to, you know, my day ones.
I appreciate that. But I ain't heard you for a minute. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, it's good. It's good. Glad you're doing well.
Yeah,
You
who is
know,
PayPal?
huh?
The brother or the sister? Like, what's that? Who is that?
That's brother Shango. Introduce yourself, please, brother.
What's up, family? What's up, brother? What's up, sister? This is brother Shango. I have a YouTube channel at the same name, Shango the Eternal. You know, I'll be talking about politics, all that stuff. But the picture on the screen is a Olmec, which is one of the ancestral black aboriginals native to Turtle Island, which is South America in this case, but
So
both
did you
North and
know I
South
was?
America.
So did you know that I helped found that community, or did you just, you know, that's just what you do?
No, I did not know that. That's just, you know, what I do. I came through from Ali Muhammad. That's how I learned all that, you know.
Oh well, yeah. Like I am a Chata, which you know, like in English terms, is Choctaw, and
Mm-hmm.
I also teach that we're indigenous Mayan, Aztec, Incan, original Americans. We're Paleo Americans. Now, like
That's right.
we wasn't about their religion. Now that's like a lot of the problems that I had with the Aboriginal community is they wanted to push in the religion, whether it be Muslim or all that. No, we weren't religious. We were spiritual, and you know, in order, like in this country, in America, in order to self-recognize, they go back to the original history, and they go back to what
Mm-hmm.
we were doing before, you know, colonization, indoctrination, and all of that. And before colonization and indoctrination, we weren't religious. Okay, so you know we have to, you know, in order for them to recognize us, we have to practice our original culture, and our original culture was spiritual. And so, you know, that's part of the problem that I have with them, because you know they always want to push this or push that. No, it's not like no ancient culture had religion, and we need to recognize that. I don't care, and I'm not going to disrespect anybody who practices a religion. That's your choice. But no ancient culture had religion. So, you know, like we need to acknowledge that, and then we need to not disrespect anybody who doesn't want to follow religion.
I hear what you're saying. You more so speaking to the scientific aspect of the spiritual system. Like, it's not spooky. You know, I hear what you're saying, sister. And that's funny that you said Shatta because I got relatives in the tribe. So salute to you, kinsman.
Salute to you, Chata Asia,
That's what's up, sister.
Halito.
No doubt. Gotta connect with my family because I was going okay. Yeah, I gotta connect with my fam. They down from Forest City, Arkansas. So you know, we down in the boonies.
So they could be Chata or Chickasaw, because I'm both. Chata, because
Exactly.
Chata and Chickasaw are the same people. Chickasaw. They were two
Hmm.
brothers. And we really Creek. We Creek Nation. Like, so we're really
Yeah.
Creek. We're really Mayan. We're really Mayans. So the Mayans, they acknowledged that the Mayans were in Georgia, right? So then
Hmm.
we merged to Alabama, and then we merged from Alabama to Mississippi and Tennessee. Okay,
Yeah.
so when we got to Alabama and we got ready to go on into Mississippi, Choctaw, the two
Mm.
brothers got into it. So the Choctaws went up north of they like went like the northern part of Mississippi into Tennessee, the southern part of Tennessee, and then the Choctaws they went to the lower part, the middle to the central to the lower part of Mississippi, all the way into Louisiana and into parts of Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how that works. But we the same people. Even when you say Cherokee, there's no such tribe as Cherokee. It's Tuscaroran, and the Tuscaroran are also a part of the Mayan Creek family.
Go ahead, keep on teaching, sister. Keep on teaching them.
Yeah, the Tuscaroans are also a part of the Mayan Creek family. But ask me some questions, though. You know some stuff. You learn some stuff from, you say Ali, Muhammad. But anyways, ask me some questions and then I'll know what to say because I've been doing this a lot. I like See, like I said, I'm in a group right now, like the sector that I ended up going to after the Aboriginals, because I was like, like these people know we indigenous, so let me go to some people who don't. So, like, I ended up being in the sector of like LGBTQ and Christian people, and don't say nothing about LGBTQ because I am one of them, and Christian people. Now I'm not Christian, I'm spiritual. But I don't discriminate because I know what our people have been through. So, like it's hard, but I gained some respect. You know what I'm saying? I had to go through some war battles, but I gained some respect. Because like we have to venture out. If we really want to get a message out that we're indigenous to this uh this continent, north, south, and central, because a lot of people don't even realize, like ADOS, American descendants of slavery. America is a continent. It's north, south, and central. But then you want to say Kamala Harris, who's from Jamaica, is not indigenous or is not an American. That's crazy. That's ignorant.
Well,
Yeah.
let me ask you this then, sister. With that being said, what do you think is the value of recognizing our indigenous heritage as much as our African heritage? What do you
We
think the
have so
value is?
much value in that. We have so much value, just like when they get mad at us, like just say, I was just watching a documentary last night, going to sleep, about the people who be reenacting the Confederate War, and people are like, why would you do that when like that was based upon slavery? Okay, and then they're like in this part, they're like in what is it? Valdosta, Louisiana, and then it's another part right outside that in Florida. And like the black people are sitting there, they're silent. They're letting the school take they children on this field trip and everything, and they're not saying anything. So they're letting these white folks indoctrinate their children. We've been doing that for a long time. We have not been speaking up. A lot of people in the conscious community don't believe in voting, don't believe in politics, but we started the political game. And so, the only way to win is through politics, and you got to start your own political party. Like, if you don't believe in, I am definitely not Republican because they anti-woman. I'm a woman. You hear that in my voice all day long. So I'm not finna support no Republican. Okay, so y'all don't like Biden. Okay, y'all don't like Biden. Let's start our own political party. But we got to have brothers and sisters that represent us that are not going to sell out. We got to learn how to put people in place that are not going to sell out. Our
Okay.
problem is we have had a lot of people that, like when we elect black people, just like here in Mississippi and Choctaw Nation. When we have elected black people, the black people have been disappointed because it's like we keep electing you year after year, but you do nothing
Yeah.
because they're accepting that coin, they're accepting that check. So we gotta, stop like going for popularity or the hype and put people that might look poor, that might not be light skinned in place to, like to represent our true needs. Because we can get up out of this if we work together. But the problem is we're anti each other. Like, we crab in a barrel. Just like look at YouTube. We fight each other over clicks and views.
Yeah, I see. The thing is, as long as I come out, as long as I just tell the truth, that's what it is. Anything that's not the truth, I'm not representing. That's the way I look at it. I'm
I
not.
feel you, bro, and that's how I am too. But I'm just like a lot more outspoken than you. You like me, I will brush up against some folks.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't think I'm not talking up in my own way. I am talking up. I just do not let people know. I do talk about people,
I've
and
been
I
knowing
do
you a long time, and I know you will talk up.
and
I'm just
I
saying,
always been. I just don't say it.
right, right. I know how you work. You're more subtle, and you know me too. I'm BCLC. Like Lex Vortex. I've been out there. You know what I'm saying? I like shit. I come. And so, I come even further in the areas that I'm in now. So I come, like if I got something to say, I'm going to say it. I don't care if you like me or not, and people they going to come against you if you're not with the popular whatever. They're going to come against you or whatever, but I don't care because it's for the people. So I'm just like you.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Where brother go? Where the brother go?
No, his internet went out, so
All
yeah, his
right.
internet.
I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
see the comments, but
But
let's
it's
set
good.
it out. Let me see who in the chat.
Well, anybody else that wants to come up, the link is in the chat and everything else. We can talk about anything. Talk about anything you want. Long, we can have fun. And also, we talk serious things. Doesn't make a difference. It doesn't have to be one subject. I want to. So I want y'all to want to come up. Hey, what's up? What's up, brother Burger? How you feel? How you doing, brother? Welcome. How you feel?
I'm here just showing my brother some love. I'm very controversial. I will debate. You don't have to come up here and tiptoe around me. Just shoot it to me, and we're gonna shoot back and forward. So if you want to debate or some controversy, BCLC is in the building.
There ain't gonna be no debate.
Nah, I like that, bro. You've been watching. You know me. Like I have no problem. Like and people like drama. I can give y'all some of that too. Like not intentionally and in the good intentions.
Yeah.
Y'all don't be scared now. Don't be scared now. Don't make
No,
me.
they ain't scared. No. They you people just came in here and everything. They getting themselves together.
I, because I jump on off the panel because I know a lot of people are intimidated by me. Is there any brothers out there that want to challenge your sister? Come challenge this
No,
sister.
no. It's not all
No,
about challenge.
let them, bro.
No, no. Tonight, you know what I mean. I just want to. I just want to chill. I want people to have fun. I want people to tell it. Sometimes debate. It's just like I get. I just
I
want
feel
people to
you.
just not
I'm
tonight.
gonna follow your lead.
I don't feel comfortable. I don't, because I go, so that's what it is. I just want people to feel good. Hey, brother Bacall, what's good? You know what I mean? I want everybody to feel right and everything. And just let's talk about anything, man. Let's talk about anything that's the truth, man. Have fun, stuff like that. But I'm glad you and your family is okay.
Mm-hmm. We've been okay. Like I don't like. I practice what I preach. Like we've had an estate, we've had land. You know, um, And so, like a lot of, what I've been doing too is working with my family to develop. Because my grandfather left a blueprint, and my family didn't follow the blueprint because like my grandmother and her sisters and brothers, they were spoiled, rich little black kids who didn't follow the blueprint. So my generation had to come up and we had to put things back in place. So, like I've basically been doing that.
No. Hey, what's up? What's up, big bro? How you doing? This
What
my
up,
big bro
Jay?
near my Israel. What's good, homie? What's good,
Hey,
family?
you got it. You got it. Peace, man. Peace to the sister. We're sitting here just chilling, man. I'm down here in Florida, man. On my way up your
Okay.
way shortly. Be
Okay.
through there in a few days, but I see you live. I said I'm gonna jump on and holler.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Hey,
All
no,
right,
no.
Floridian. What we gonna get into tonight?
Yeah,
No,
I'm
we ain't gonna
listening
be
to your
doing.
conversation. I'm listening to your conversation. It sounds like you got a little spirit about that information. Sharing information.
For real, for real.
Not,
And
not,
I know you Israel. I know you a Hebrew Israelite.
not
You I
Hebrew. That's different. It's a difference. Just like you were.
Yeah, which one are you?
I'm just complete Israel. I'm just straight biblical Israel, brother from the Bible, not a dual identity, but simply Israel.
So do you
Not Hebrew,
do you
not
read
Hebrew Israel.
so do you interpret the Bible from a Hebrew perspective, or you just like from an English perspective?
English. That's the only language I understand, sister.
You better get
Like
that concordance.
I heard you talking about different languages or something about the Native American tongue. So that
No,
was pretty.
it is a Native American tongue. Like when they say that slaves couldn't speak English and stuff like that, that's a lie. Like we had our own languages. Like because the majority of people who they call slaves was Indians, people from here, people from like either North, South, or Central America. You know what I'm saying? But when we talk about the Bible, in which like because you have to study to show yourself approved, and I've studied the Bible as well, and I know that the original language of the Bible is Hebrew, so you have to break
No,
down
it's
the
not
Bible.
Hebrew. The original language.
Oh.
Oh, hey
Go ahead,
JT,
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
you're not
Teach me
up for
something.
that conversation. You said JT like, oh, hold it.
Yeah, he's scared. Come on, JT, we got
No,
this.
no, 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 no. Whoa. No, no, no. Time.
I
Time to the
don't
time,
mean it like that. I
time.
don't
No,
mean
no,
it.
no, 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 no. Time to the time. This is my channel. Respect my channel. It ain't all about being scared. Ain't all
I
about
know.
being settled. No, let me finish. This is my channel. This is how I run. I want people to be comfortable and everything. I want people to feel relaxed. So you'll keep on going. It ain't all about being afraid. It ain't all about being nothing like that. I'm a full grown black man. No, I'm not afraid no man, and I ain't afraid no woman. I stand up for what's right, and that's how it is. And that's
All
so.
right.
So it's gonna be order up in here.
All right.
All right, let's go. Let's go. We ain't gonna be all about no scared, be settled and all that. Nah.
I got you. I got you. I got you. No, I was just tripping, JT. All respect due to you. But what were we saying about the Hebrew? Okay. So
Languages.
like
We were speaking about
yeah.
languages, and but no, again, language, sister. Hebrew. That language has been lost. Was no recovery ever. It's been a lost tongue, and even if you want to use, like you say, the scriptures to identify Babylonia, where the Tower of Babel, where the language were confused. So that's an instance there that gives us information about what we're dealing with today in terms of tongues, because every man is supposed to have their own tongue. Because so that's why I was respecting when you said the Native American tongue and
Yeah, we
how
still have our
how
own language.
yeah, I can dig that, and so that would be fairly new in terms of world history. Because if it was anything,
It's hidden history. Just like they want to say that a lot of history is hidden. It's hidden history. Because the slaves didn't have couldn't read or couldn't read or whatever. Yes, we could read and we had our own languages. And then it was two types of slavery. It was chattel slave. It's three types of slavery actually. It's chattel slavery, and then there was what is it? The other slavery where you are enslaved for a period of time. I can't think of the name of it at this moment in time because I'm on that wine. But like there was multiple types of slavery. And see, like this is why I get disappointed with my indigenous or aboriginal so-called brothers or sisters. When they're debating with Sinetta and things, is because they don't know how to bring up the fact that there were multiple types of slave trades. Like transatlantic wasn't the only slave trade. You had different groups. You had the Spanish, you had the British and the French, which worked together, and then you had the Dutch. So there were multiple slave trades because people were money, and still to this day, people are money or currency.
Yeah, and it's simply, like I said, contemporary history. It is based on, like you say, the conventions of modern language, the written language, because most of the language were passed down from an oral tradition and it wasn't written. So when you have
Right.
cultures that have written languages, that will predate almost anything. You can go into the you could say Africa's or the Kemetic tradition and find, so-called first written languages. And then you go up into the European that's kind of new in relation to the Kemetic
It was
tradition.
recorded, like they went around the world and they recorded all, like they even got America, because
Who is
America
they?
has been
Who are
truly
you referring to as they? You talking about
you're
European?
I don't even want to say European, I want to say Asiatics.
Okay.
Asiatics went around because Asiatics is a big group of people. Because a lot of times when we
Yeah,
be thinking
so
about domination,
when you say
yeah, we be
Asiatic,
thinking in terms of black or white, but it's not black or white. It's
so are
world domination.
you're referring to the evolutionary theories, which is Asiatic, Negroid, and Caucasoid. So if you would
Yeah,
say
like well, we had two
Asiatic,
continents.
Asiatic would be white folks.
No, Asiatic
Caucasoid would be
would be like Farrakhan says. Let me quote Farrakhan right quick. The
uh-huh,
Asiatic black man, because
uh-huh,
Africa was once known as Asia Major and Asia Minor.
right.
So Asia, like, so the continent of Asia is really like the continent of Africa, which is like includes China, because a continent is a continuous landmass. So there's no such continent as Europe. There's no such continent as Asia itself. There's no such continent like when you look at continuous land masses, just like America, you have North, South, and Central. That's a continuous land mass. So now
Okay.
North, South, and Central is all America.
That's why I said that you would bring forth the evolutionary conversation. But you're
Right,
talking
right.
about, you know, uh, 20 and 30 million years ago, like you say, continents and conversions and diversions where it was all one land mass at one time, and show the land, all of that stuff. They show the waters, they show the secretions, the conversion and diversion. So that's a whole nother conversation. See, when we start talking about in
Yeah.
terms of Israel or talking about the scriptures, we're talking about 6,000 year tradition. We're talking about, we ain't talking about what came before that, because according to the scripture, it's like he said, replenish the earth. It was darkness on the earth. So this earth had been destroyed before in terms of the narrative of the scripture that was
And it's
given.
going to be destroyed again if we allow it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's just according to the inspiration of the scripture. So there are other doctrines out there, that comes
Yeah.
forward. So when you start talking about Native American language written, otherwise, European, Asiatic, and all these other conversations, there's over 3,000 different traditions in terms of religions. So, like you said, that doesn't even include spiritual, if you would, which is doctrine.
But
Simply
when you
where
compare
your, where your
Go ahead.
pardon?
But let me say this real quick, bro. But when you compare them, and which I have, it lines up. Because it even got to the point like where we had to say what came first.
Some of it does line up, but some of it is, as they say, pseudo. Some of it is not science. Science that doesn't line up is not science. That's what
Most of the ancient, but I like, let me just say this, bro.
Like you said, a lot of it
Most of
lines
the
up.
ancient knowledge is science. It's all science. Most of what we do from today is not science, because it doesn't, like, what we do today does not line up with true science.
I got you, and see that's another conversation, that natural versus
religion, or natural versus
natural
whatever.
versus right. I'm trying to, I'm like you,
Yeah,
so
yeah, and we good because
in my
we building,
head, and I'm like,
and
man,
I appreciate it.
Trying to bring it into everyday conversation without all, like you say, the doctrine, without all the books, without all the presentation.
Right. Let's get down to the root.
Yeah, it's hard to do that in this conversation. So,
but we can though, just like we're doing right now. But we just sometimes have to, just like you, like I was raised Christian. You know what I'm saying? And then I had to say to myself that some things don't make no sense, and I had to acknowledge that. Then I had to go deeper, and I had to go deeper, and I had to go deeper, and then I'm still willing to go deeper because I'm all about the truth at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, okay, I get it. We believe in this, we believe in that, we follow that, but a belief is just a belief. We have to get down to the natural core of things. And what I have found is, like, if you ask me what my religious belief is, I will tell you nature.
That's what I was saying. You're talking nature versus nurture. Nurture is what we practice. Nature is outside of what we practice.
That gets back down to the trees, the dirt, the stuff that we can live on.
Yeah, but see, I can't rock with nature when I have all this doctrine. You get what I'm saying?
I hear you, but I can't do what you're saying,
for the animal, which is a lot of information. Like you said, we could just study them and get a whole lot of information. But
because, bro, I don't know where you from. Tell me where you from first.
I'm from the big city, Chicago. You from Mississippi, right?
Yeah, so your folks from Mississippi or Alabama, your folks from 9 times out of 10, your folks from Mississippi.
Man, we all from Israel. I'm letting you know now.
No, come on, bro. Don't do me like that. Your folks from Mississippi.
That's just my take on.
Yeah, didn't you tell me? Okay, so y'all Choctaw. Y'all got some Choctaw in your family.
Well, let me say this. I don't know. Like I said, the history was destroyed. We are destroyed people all together. The history was destroyed, so the stuff that we pick up is there. So the book, though, like you said, it gives us a lot of information. So when we start talking about indigenous people in other lands that we have been brought over on slave ships, and we were scattered all throughout the earth. So if you want to go with, like I said, the evolutionary narrative, one, to say that people were scattered long before the 6,000 year tradition, that's the only way you're going to bring forth that conversation. But then
nope. My tribe actually exists. Averwell tribe. It's a black tribe. And then not only that, I have manually traced down my family history. So I know that my family is indigenous to America as well.
I asked you, how old is that tradition? Is it like 10,000 years old? Is it
no, we're Mexicans. I can tell you that the Choctaws and the Mayans are Mexicans that migrated from Mexico when the Spanish came in during the 1500s.
Okay, let me introduce to this brother PA. Welcome to the platform. How you feel, brother?
And I'm feeling fantastic today. Peace to you, number one grinder, and peace to all the participants in the panel.
Thank you. Appreciate. Yeah, peace to you, brother. Because I want to ask you a question totally different about something in a few minutes. Go ahead.
No, y'all go ahead and continue on y'all conversation.
Ask him his
I'll chime
question.
in.
No. When I want to
Now
ask,
we can build. We would build. Me and the brother. We good. Like we can always build. I come back up. You know my name. I'm QI Film Media, bro. Subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna subscribe to yours. We can always build. But go ahead and ask him his question.
no.
Because this
I
is
wait.
long.
I'll wait for a
This is
few
gonna be a
minutes.
long. Me and the brother is going to be a long. I can already tell
Oh,
it's gonna be
it ain't gonna
long.
be
But
long.
it's
No,
gonna be respectful. It's gonna be
no,
respectful.
they
You
ain't,
gonna
no, they ain't gonna be no long on tonight. God, just I
Right,
said
because
that.
it's on your panel, and that's what I'm trying to say. We're trying to give you respect to your panel, but me and him, we can always build.
Matter of fact, y'all could exchange each other channel.
Right.
So Nehemiah, give her your channel
I'll
and tell her
come
what your
on
channel.
yours, bro. I ain't scared. You know, So like we can always build, but we're gonna respect your channel, brother. Underrated darkness.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Now, anybody else that wants to join the panel, the link is in the chat. Be more than welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna talk about everything. We're gonna talk about sports. We're gonna talk about politics. We're gonna talk about other things, and then we're gonna talk about everything. So, cause I want people to indulge in everything. So how you feel, brother Pierre?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. You know what I'm saying? I think I was listening to it. The number of things that spiritualities,
Go ahead,
the
go
spirituality,
ahead. Put your on it.
all the spiritualities is supposed to really bring you back to nature. Anyway, Christian says, faith without works is dead. It means you don't go to work, you don't eat. You know what I'm saying? Even in the mythical Jesus, okay, you can replace him and put another. It's the sun, which is metaphorically talk about the sun, which is the sun that rays over. Okay,
Oh, you bogging real bad, bro.
You breaking up?
You bogging real bad, bro.
Hold up.
All right.
Come out, go out and come back in right quick.
It's probably driving. He probably hitting in certain spot.
Yeah, yeah. Can y'all hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's
You
probably
good? You
better.
good? You good?
Yeah, like I was saying, man, a lot of these spirituality practices that we practice, man, it's all to understanding of nature, understanding of yourself. It's all based on self. See, everybody trying to get out of self, but even the spirituality is all about self. Be what it is, and that's what people forget, man. Is that key word, spiritual inspiring. You're trying to be perfect. You're trying to be the living God. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, bro, and I appreciate like where you're coming from, because like people don't look at things, in a lot of those ways.
All right.
You might need to go out and come back in too, because I think you're voguing again, and I really want to hear what you got to say.
Yeah. Then let me introduce this other brother Bakar in the building. Have been up here for a while. Introduce yourself, please. Unmute your mic, brother Bakar. Okay. You bogging real bad, bro.
Go out and come back in again, because you did good that last time, and I really want to hear what you got to say.
Brother Bakar, you gonna mute your mic, bro.
Peace, man. What's going on?
good. What's up with you?
Man, just
Peace to
chilling,
peace,
man.
peace to
Peace,
you and your
peace.
family.
Yeah, same to you. Peace to everybody on the panel and the chat. I wanted to come up, show my respects to you because you're a good brother. And I
Thank
want
you.
to,
Peace,
and
brother.
I heard the lady talking. She said she from Mississippi. I'm from Mississippi too. Uh,
Salute.
what part of Mississippi? But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not indigenous to America, and I ain't got no Choctaw or none of that in me.
I don't know how, but anyway,
What you mean?
Oh.
What you mean you don't know how?
got their stuff
Come on. Come on,
somebody
let's
got their
explain.
stuff playing in the background.
Watch this. You say you got your history, so your family told you, right?
My family told me. I didn't believe them. Because I went to school and I saw roots too. I thought we were slaves, and then I did my own research, and then I found my tribe.
Okay, now watch this. See, my family told me too. Like my great grandparents. Well, my father was born in 1920. My great grandparents were in Chatham, in this
Tell
country.
me what part of Mississippi?
I'm from the Mississippi Delta.
Ooh, you Yazoo, huh?
No, man, my ancestors come from Africa.
No, I said you
No, I'm from
Yazoo. You said
Greenville. Greenville. I'm close.
Yazoo.
I'm in between Greenville and Yazoo, but closer to Greenville.
Yazoo.
But closer to
Yazoo.
Greenville.
Yazoo, mate. Yazoo. Look, you need to go on, sit down, because I got all the documents and everything.
Whoa. Hold on.
Wait, sister, I like you. I like your energy.
I love you too. I'm just trying to tell you, bruh.
But you ain't got, but you don't have my family history though. I'm not saying you.
Maybe not. Like, I don't know. You got any McGee's in your
Baby,
family?
sister, would you please?
You got any McGee's in your family?
I don't
McGee's?
mean to disturb you, but I need your channel. I'm like that, brother. I love your energy. I love your spirit. So before you finish and dip out, make sure you drop the link to your channel or the address to your channel.
Drop it in the back chat.
All right, it's QI. Let me just say it. QI Film, Media, and Art. Because I don't just do stuff. I started out trying to do stuff like I came from the Black conscious community. I'm gonna repeat what I said, but I can't. Like me and Underrated Doctors know each other. I was a Black Conscious Fraud Committee. Everybody call me BCFC. This is my original logo. Like I merged. So I'm QI Film, Media, and Art now. And I don't just do stuff.
As in Q, like the Queen, and I, the letter I.
It's really for Quigualtam. It's really for Quigualtam Indian. So when you say QI, it's for Quigualtam Indian, and that's our original Mayan dynasty.
QI Film and I'm sorry, I'm still
Film, Media. Let me pull it up so I make sure. Let me type in the chat.
Type in the chat, please.
Yeah, that'll be the easiest.
And when you're finished, I had a couple of things I just wanted to say though.
Yeah.
Go ahead and say why I'm typing in the chat.
No, because what I wanted to say was a couple of things that she said, and I'm trying to help her out. I ain't trying to start no. Like when she was talking about
we helping each other out. Bro.
I am. Okay, let me finish and you'll know. I put it in the chat, right? But when you were talking about people that came here and had to work for a certain amount of years, they were indentured servants. They were not enslaved. And the other slave trades you were talking about was the trans-American slave trade. When they couldn't bring no more over, they was started bringing them from the islands, the Caribbeans, and some from South America, and enslaving them here. That was the other.
Yeah, they brought them from like different parts of America.
Yeah.
My family was never enslaved though.
Okay.
Yep. The land that we still own today was Choctaw allocated land.
Okay, I'm gonna say it like this, right? I went to the reservation, to the casino.
Which one?
In Philadelphia, Mississippi, the Choctaw reservation.
You went to the indoctrinated one, right?
Oh, let me finish.
Wow.
Because I ain't seen nobody. I don't know what you look like because you got an avatar. But I ain't
I'm
see
dark as
nobody.
fuck. I'm black. I'm light.
But I didn't see nobody on that reservation that looked like us, right? And I
Facts.
dated a lady whose grandmother was Creek Indian, right? From
Yeah.
Alabama.
Yeah.
Her mother was actually, this came from her mother. Her grandmother was kicked off the reservation for dating a black man because they said they were different. So they wrote me to the reservation. And nobody on the Creek reservation looked
I'm gonna give you some
nothing.
information, bro. Before you finish, I got you. I feel your pain, right?
I don't have any pain. I'm just
No,
saying.
because you're my brother for real. Like, we might even be blood. You might even be my cousin. So I need you to go get a pen and a piece of paper so I can give you something to look up, okay? And let me know when you're
Stop
ready.
laughing, JT.
You can go ahead. Go ahead.
You ready to write it down?
Go ahead. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm trying. You know what I'm
All right,
trying
I'm
to do.
gonna spell it.
You know
I'm
what
gonna spell it. I'm gonna spell it.
No, after you're finished, because I gotta get Prince PA his. I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
get Prince PA
Well, you can
and
go ahead.
also go
You can
Professor.
go ahead, but I'm gonna give my brother this
No,
information.
not you. No, Bakari. No. You good. You good. I just want to get the other brothers in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right. It's Taenza, and that's spelled T-A. And don't give this information to the Moors, and y'all Hebrews better go lightly. Cause if I find out y'all been attacking our chief, I'm coming for you. And I'm a wild motherfucking Indian woman. And you don't want to face that route. But anyways, it's Taenza, it's Taen. Wait a minute. I gotta look at it. Taenza Avowell. I gotta look at the spelling. Taenza Avowell Indians. Put in Avoyel. And
what happened to the word that started with a T? Wait a minute, you done skipped
right,
over.
like I know, bro. Hold up, like I got that wine. You know, us Indians we done gave up some fucking land over some wine and shit, over some liquor.
Oh.
Hold up 1 minute. It's Taensa. Taenza Avowell. Avoyel. Try. Pull it up. They've been state recognized. And now they're federal recognized. And it's a merge of all of the black tribes. And then write this down too, bro. This is our history. It's Paleo. We're not Native Americans. We are Paleo American Indians. We was here before the natives.
I got you, but you shouldn't call them natives if you were here first. Well, I guess anybody born here is a native.
Them natives.
But anybody born here is a native, so that's what native means.
You know, right? Even
anybody
if
born
you're here right now, even if you was born here, you're a native. You know what I'm saying? So that carries a light weight, and so that's what I'm saying, bro. And bro, we family. So I can beat you upside the head and still love you. So you know you need to reach out.
Okay. Okay, so let me get brother PA in, go Professor in, and my sister Angel. Okay, so gotta get him in. Gotta get him in. All right, go ahead, brother PA. Professor in and my sister Angel. Okay,
Somebody got a back, whatever.
Yeah, somebody got to mute their YouTube.
Somebody got a back, whatever.
All right.
All right, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Like I was, yeah, pretty much all I want. Pretty much. Of Earth. Some people can understand.
Oh, you're bogging bad, bro. You're bogging bad.
Fine.
Okay.
I went until I get out. I went till I get out, man.
Okay. No, you good now. You can talk.
Yeah, I think I'm still bargaining, man.
Okay. Oh, go, Professor. Welcome, go, Professor.
Hey, what's happening?
I'm good. How you feel? Peace to you and your family.
Hey, peace to everybody on the panel. What's happening? I'm just fell in building, just fell into the building. So I'm just saying what's happening. Peace to everybody. What's the topic?
That they talking about religion and other stuff, other things that deals with history and slavery, natives and stuff like that. But you know, we
Random
talking about we
conversation.
talk. Yeah, we talking about that for now.
Okay.
Then we gonna switch. Then we gonna go into other things that I want to that I'm going to and stuff like that. Oh, Sister Angel dropped off. Oh my goodness, I ain't wanted to drop off.
I want
But
to say
yo, go
peace
ahead.
to everybody in the chat. What's happening?
Peace, fam. Peace, fam.
What's good?
Peace.
What's happening? All right, that's my intro. That's it. Go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
Girl, come on. You got some more.
Say your name, Professor.
Say again.
Say your name is Professor.
No, go,
I'm
Professor.
I'm Gold Professor.
Gold Professor. Okay, my bad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Brother Nehemiah out of Chicago. Pleasure to meet you, man.
All right. Peace to you,
Shot
brother.
Town in the building. Information man in the building.
Yeah, anybody that wanna follow up what y'all talking about before we switch it up? Cause I'm glad I got you up here, go, Professor. Cause I want to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
So everybody is the ones that up here. Y'all finished talking.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, for now I'm good on the sister because I got all the information. So glad to meet everybody. I'm by all means, everybody click me on and
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
man.
right
yeah,
back.
Yeah, I
yeah.
just
He's
got
in the
back up here, man.
yeah.
All day,
He's
every day.
okay.
Hey, I just came on to say, show my respects, man. Like I said, I appreciate you. I like the channel, so I just came on to say what's up to you.
I
But I'm
appreciate
around to
that.
listen over, and it was nice meeting you, sister.
Nice to meet you too, brother.
Yeah, good. No, okay. Now on go, Professor. No, but definitely, I'm glad that you up here because we're gonna stick to We're gonna stick to the subject, y'all. So stick to the subject. Stick to the topic. Now, as me and you always talk about, we always talk about the black man and the family, right?
Yes, sir.
And I noticed lately. I meant to if I woke up a little early, I would have been on your platform and I would have told you this. It seems like lately when it comes to our young black boys being discriminated and being not mentioned, is always
I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing.
okay. All right. Now it seems that it's double talk, and I'm bringing this up because I'm actually hearing brothers and even sisters when they said they with the black man, but come to find out they not with us when it comes to our young black boys. They always seem like they always making excuses. And I've seems like in this space for a long time, but even now, there is a sudden demonizing of black men and our young black boys. There are people who's actually changing it up. There are even some that brings up the history. They make excuses of it. There are even some talk about, oh, you got to understand it deals with the trials, tribulation, or it deals with different trials of our nationality. They're even talking about, you're always talking about the behavior, but they don't even want to talk about the behavior. And then they even say, you know what, number one, Grinda, you got to understand one thing. They don't report it. They don't want to talk about it. You just wasting your time. And so as with you hearing this, and I want each and every one of y'all to get into it. And like again, I want y'all to stick to the topic. If I hear that anybody is off the topic, I'm going to say something about it. So it goes to the ones in the chat too, because I got my eye on the chat too. So I'm hearing this go, Professor, that it seems that they want to make this conversation dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. Explain why this is happening, and how do we get back around to make sure that our young black boys, they are human beings too. They are even being violated in all levels. Now I put it at you.
Okay. You expressed quite a bit. Underrated. To put it simple, black boys to men are viewed as the bottom of all of everything. Okay, and when you're viewed as such, then you're used as such. Okay, from childhood on up. So when you're viewed as such and used as such, these type of energies are directed at us on a regular basis, and it's so vast to where the continuous weight of aggression, because that's what it is, continues to keep us in a position to where we're forever battling to deal with as black boys to men. So that's pretty much the fact about it.
Y'all
No
want me
more,
to
no
jump
less.
in?
Go ahead.
Because I'm going to set it off.
Go ahead. Let's
And
have a
y'all might
conversation.
not be ready for it.
Go ahead. Let's have a
But
conversation.
I'm going
Go
to
ahead.
put out the truth. And this is from a person who does not hate black men, who wants y'all to rise to the occasion.
All right, go ahead. Let's have a conversation. Go ahead.
Y'all ready?
Go ahead.
Underrated.
Let's have a conversation.
You ready?
Let's go.
Ready.
Hebrew brothers, you ready?
I'm ready.
We finna tell y'all the truth. All right. So the most collaboration that we have had. Okay, first we had the civil rights. And that was liberal. That was liberal. We had, because back then, at that time, we was predominantly Christian. Martin Luther King ran that. Then we had Malcolm X to come up, and he presented a different fracture of religion, and he also presented a different fracture of revolution. So what a lot of people don't know is that Martin and Malcolm was going to merge, and that's why they all are dead at this point. Okay? Because they was about to merge. Because they both had realized some things. Like Martin said, I have what he say, indoctrinated you or whatever into a burning sand or burning whatever. He realized that burning house, what he was saying. And then the 1968 Civil Rights Act that he did enact, because he enacted a lot of laws, and I appreciate that brother for that, because he actually put forth some laws. You know what I'm saying? And it was for us as American Indians. He said, and then Malcolm X came behind him and said, we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Okay? Then your other brother, Khalid Muhammad, Dr. Khalid Muhammad said, I ain't no African. I know my roots. I ain't no African. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like you cannot then okay, before I get into everything, let me just present this too. On the books, on the Constitution, and we're still labeled 3/5 of a human.
No, when I'm talking about, I understand the history and I understand this. The question is, why the young black boys is still be discriminated?
On the books, we're still labeled as 3/5 of a human.
Let me correct it. Let me bring correction to this. What your statement is. It was not we. It was the black man who was originally uh, viewed as 3/5 of a
That
human.
let me correct you
No,
too,
no,
because
slow
even
down,
back
slow
then,
down. I didn't interrupt you now.
now let me just
I didn't. I did not interrupt you.
I got you.
Let him let him speak.
I'm not gonna interrupt you. Let me just say
But
this.
let me finish it.
You
Though.
had no.
Let,
Let me
let, him,
just
fin-
say
let,
this.
him- let, no, let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish. Then you can
You
get
had black women who were also slaveholders, who also owned land. Because back then, in order to vote, in order to be a so-called citizen of the United States, you had to be a taxpayer. So it wasn't just about the black man. All right. So that's what they look at. So in order to put things in proper perspective, we have to look at things in proper perspective. And it's not really based on gender.
Okay. Um. Let me say this. And I, in respects to Underrated's channel, when we have a conversation, I examine how a person is speaking with me and how I'm speaking.
Just go ahead, bro. I'm gonna leave it alone. Just go ahead. Don't do all that. Don't do all that. Just
No,
go
no,
on.
let him speak. No, 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 let him speak. Let him speak. Let him
I
speak,
am,
please.
but he can't. Don't do all
No, no,
that.
no, let him speak. He don't. You have a
I'm finna
chance to
mute.
speak.
I'm
He's
finna
not
mute, but
referring
don't do
to you,
all that,
sister.
bro. Don't do all that, bro.
He's not referring to you, sister. He's simply just trying
Exactly.
to
Let
his
him
point.
speak. Let him speak.
So yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Um, when I speak with people, I strive to be courteous, and that's an important factor when we talk with each other. Now, there is a lot that is in history. Okay, we do know uh, the fact is that black men, black boys to men, have always been the workhorse of so-called United States. This is a fact. Okay, and they were the main they were the main property of the United States, viewed as the main property of the United States. Okay. In fact, they brought the men over here first. This is in history. They brought the men here first. They found that there wasn't enough men to continue on with their mission to make United States a first power. Okay. So they had to bring women over here to continue producing property, which was the black men. This is why a lot of the black women had uh, had many children, because the idea was to create more property. All right. Fast forward, here we are. Those laws were created because they wanted to contain the black man and continue to use the black man, because the fact was that the black man was the continued or the best or the factor in the growth of United States. That's what it was. Okay. He's been the factor of United States. Women didn't build the United States. It was men who built the United States. They brought the women over here to continue to produce the product, which was the black men. So, with that being said, historically, the black man has been the bottom, the workhorse. He has been the utility. That's what he has been. The utility. Now, when you're viewed as a utility, from boyhood up to manhood, then you're going to be used as such. But it came a time when the black man was about justice. He's always been the epitome of justice. So therefore, we found that the black man went against what was placed on him, which was the idea that he would be the permanent bottom utility. He will be the permanent workhorse. And the black man said, no, I'm gonna show everybody, the world, that I am not the workhorse. And I desire to show you as well that I'm about myself, which is the black man, being a black man, because that title was placed on it. So we can say so-called, but the black man, and we are about our family. So this is how that idea, to your point, JT, in which that discrimination continues to take place, because there is a desire to keep us as what? The utility. This is what it is.
Got you. Brother, Nehemiah, then after that, brother Pierre.
Yeah, grace and peace, everybody. We
Peace,
spoke,
brother.
and I agree with the two of them thus far. You know, one being a contemporary address of some of our, community or nation poster child, such as a Malcolm and Martin, and being ostracized as men. Not like he said, the topic is centered on young men, and that's what this brother counter added. Professor Gold did go off into, a little bit more rudimentary. It's a more not contemporary, but a more uh, archaic or ancient. It would be ancient only in that is the beginning of the American narrative. Now we know that the conversation takes place across the YouTube streets or the conscious community or whatever in this sector or whatever. If JT bringing up is part of his conversation, so he's saying, why is the young black man being ostracized? Why is the young black man being discriminated? Why is the young black man being held down? And I keep trying, I don't know what the word, term you use, but this kind of comes out to that. So we know everybody's talking about this gynocracy, a woman-centric society versus a phallocracy, which is a man-centered society. So we got a gender implication going on. It's like, oh, well, what about as the brother Gold professor was saying, that it's more production, is more business, is more like, okay, we're trying to, this is a feature that has been used, and now they're useless to us as a workhorse or useless to us as this. So why not implement some programs that take away that feature of a young black man or black man in general? And I go with the scripture saying that you know it was always a as you say, there was always an order to destroy the young black male or destroy all male childs. In this case, he said, well, you need to produce male child. So that's a spin on the narrative that when Moses was born, the order was given to destroy all the man child. So they destroyed all the man child, and Moses was hidden. And the same thing when Christ was born, they were to destroy all the men child. So there's nothing new if it's contemporary, ancient, even, in between the Middle Ages, if you would, the 1700s that the brother referring to. So, or, as in a lot of communities, they talk about the fear of a black messiah, like the sister was saying in regards to Malcolm, Khalil Muhammad, Farrakhan, etc., and so on. Y'all contemporary, voices. So, that's I think what would be the solution within is just that, getting the information, like the brother said, we are the best thing since sliced bread. If you identify as a black male, know that. And I really believe it's from on high in a lot of those cases that was given the power to these people to do as much, but that power rests, it's sort of a curse, that we do better as black men, Like you said, it ain't so much about the police killing us, it's about us killing ourselves. So if we do better by ourselves, that reproach is taken away. I believe. I believe that the better, huh? Yeah, so I'm gonna leave with that, just to keep the conversation going forward.
I mean, the bottom line, man, you want to go back into history.
I thought it was my turn.
No, he said me. He called me out.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
Okay. I want to go back into history, man. We can go back 100 years, man, from now. Marcus Garvey, this American shit, American way of mindset, American way of life, we'll become like the American. Well, we're going to come like the American we don't want to be. So you want to quote history. All the obstacles that they put in our way, the ancestors defeated all of them for us. And they came with other damn epidemics called crack, called the dope game. Then we took our music. And now we got a monolithic music that's even against all spiritual practice. We were panolithic. So we are the destruction of ourselves now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be talking about what Dr. Khaled did. I'm not talking about what Martin did. I'm not talking about none of them. Why? Because when they were walking the earth, black families was together. It started really breaking down when Dr. Khaled was walking around because the order, somebody don't want to follow the black man's order. We know it ain't no white man following the order. We know it ain't no other man following the order. But somebody don't want to follow the black man's order because the black man is not respected by his own goddamn woman. Let's get ignorant. Let's get crazy right now. Because I know somebody.
All right, well, mute, bro.
No, I ain't muting shit because I know history. I know history like the back of my hand. I'm not taught because I was taught by people that walked. That was the sons and daughters of the movement.
Let us speak.
So let me finish this and I'm done.
I wanted you to do this. Keep talking.
We talking about millennials. We talking about zennials, and we talking about Generation Alpha right now. We ain't got to be talking about the baby boomers. We know they dropped the ball. The great generation, they don't. Okay, so we can only talk about the X's standing up right now. So goddamn right. So what's going on is our babies, we're not doing what we need to be doing. We're not building infrastructure. We're not putting our boys in trades, like Kwame Brown saying, trades. Okay, y'all women, black women going to college is what y'all supposed to go. Because y'all supposed to be the quote first teacher. And the black men, if he's going to college, he need to be going to college for STEM. Or going to college for law.
Just let me know when you finish, bro.
After that, you need to be running trucking firms. You need to be building electrician firms. You need to be building carpentry firms. You need to be building welding firms. You need to be building infrastructure. Here, there, anywhere. That's the main thing Africa wants. That's why Asia's over. That's why the Asians over there now. They can't keep waiting on the damn the American Negro to finally want to get up and go build some shit. Okay? We chasing bitches too goddamn much. We're worrying about the bitch instead of worrying about how to get green so we can get resources to build a bed of riches called homes and communities around him. I'm tired of the complaining about the cops. The cops is a local entity. It's a thing you call the goddamn me city hall, called goddamn community service, called damn me councils. Vote these fuckers in, vote these fuckers out. I'm tired of black folks going down to the goddamn motherfucking son of a bitch ass motherfucking me voting booths, voting for oppressors with history of oppression in their goddamn lineage and worrying about a motherfucker that ain't nothing but a hustler that was hustling casinos and hustling entertainers. We don't have a graph of what the hell's going on.
Can I speak?
You can go speak.
Damn.
Go.
I like it. Look. Now hold up, bro. Hold up. I'm trying to give you some accolades. Can I give you some accolades? Can I give you a little bit of accolades? Let me give you a little bit of accolades.
Whoa. Come on. We got to have order. We got to have order here.
I know, but he coming in and out and he's interrupting my time.
But you didn't.
I said, can I speak?
But he was still talking. He still interrupted. Yo, bro, no. Time. Yeah,
I can go.
Go ahead now because he was speaking. Now you can go ahead.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give him some accolades. I agree with 50% or 40% of what he said.
Oh wow.
It's just like this. Yes, we do need to vote the right people into office because politics runs the planet. You have to have a governing order. They have governing orders everywhere. And I don't know why as black people that we think that we're so militant that we're going to rise up without a governing order. We have to have a governing order. So we need, once again, to appoint our own political party. If you don't like the Democrats, if you don't like the Republicans, and I don't like the Republicans because they're misogynists, and I would never vote for a misogynist. Never, ever. Okay? So if we want to win, listen.
I vote for the dollar.
Okay, bruh. If we want to win, we need to maybe appoint our own political party that stands for all of us.
We already did that. We got the Black Panther Party.
And then let me tell you something too. Unity is not, let me tell you always black code, unity. Unity is not a black male enslaving a black woman or vice versa. And unity is not, hold up. Let me just say this. Unity amongst blacks means that all blacks, meaning that whatever like you are about or whatever you feel, so long as you respect the next black person, that you should be free. And that's what y'all don't get. Because like when I have been in, I'm a veteran to this pro-black society. And what I have witnessed is slavery from the pro-black society. And let me just tell you, bruh, that nobody wants to be enslaved. Just because I'm a woman don't mean that because I don't look at, males as above me. I don't care about your religion because I'm not religion. I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. And not everybody out here is religious. So we're not going to look at it like males should be above us or males should be leaders. Everybody fits in where they fit in.
Okay.
Even in terms of
Time out. Time out.
Even in terms of a relationship.
Hold up. This is my channel and I want order, okay? If I said time out, I said time out.
You with it. Because I'm listening.
No, because this is what I'm going to do. Because I'm going to end this because it seems like this, when I asked about the young boy, it seems like, no, I'm going to end it. So this is what we're going to do. Brother Pierre, I appreciate last remarks from you. Last remarks from Go Professor. Last remarks. No. This is what I'm doing. Last from my brother PA, my sister. Last remarks for you, brother. Need my last remarks for you, and Go Professor. Last remark for you. I want y'all to stay. I'm gonna make my last remarks. I'm closing this out.
Hey,
All right. Well,
underrated. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
no, go ahead. Go. You got something to say, man. You talking to him directly. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Hey, look, I was gonna say to you, underrated. I was gonna push out.
No,
so,
I'm in this. Go ahead. Last remarks.
So I'll, if it's okay, I'll leave my last remarks first.
Go ahead.
I appreciate you blessing me to come up on your panel, brother. On the real, it is really, really disenfranchising speaking on this panel tonight because, certain things that are said that, it's low key saying some, the idea that we don't pick up on, people don't pick up on what's being said. Okay. It's some low key gaslighting going on here. And, people are, able to say what they want to say, but we got to do better, man. So
can I ask you something, bro, before you go?
No,
Since
ma'am. No, ma'am.
Can I ask
No,
you?
ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No. I just want to ask you, do you mean me?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You cannot ask me any questions. Hey, I appreciate
Why?
you guys' time and energy. Indeed. I am thankful. All right. You guys be easy. Have a beautiful night. All right.
All right. Peace, bro.
Peace, bro.
Thank you.
Let me say this, man. The problem in the community, or like a guy would say, the community tie, because it ain't untied, is what order is no order. Everybody knows.
You're breaking up a little, bro. I want to hear what you got to say.
You got Goldman Sachs putting billions of dollars in the black woman's hands, but it ain't coming back to the black man.
I ain't never gotten under that.
It ain't coming back. You're not striving to be a stockbroker. I'm not trying to get into that. I'm just saying it just happened. It just that they pushed the black woman up. And what happened was the black woman went up in the corporate offices.
What up, JT?
What up?
We the dirty work brothers, but the black woman don't respect the dirty work brother no more at that time. You know what I'm saying? Because dirty work brothers got order up in the game. So, and the black man, we don't want to argue with no woman, man. They ain't our thing. That's why we go on across the street and nothing. We don't argue with you. That was on our downfall. Not arguing, it's just setting the record to be straight and letting them know. Because you was the manager of the house and I was the CEO of the home, and you wanted to be the CEO and the manager too. So that's when you want to kick us out of the home. You use it, the system. You understand me? That's a lot of men is divested. That's a lot of men ain't giving a damn anymore. That's what some of these brothers ain't even worrying about it. And I'm out too damn much. No diss to you, it is what it is. You're doing too damn much. Your image is trash. The black man image has been trash before you. But we was hustling. We was doing anything for that dollar to try to give it to you. See, that we always forget. That's what Sister Charles Osley said in the 90s. He said, "Who you think they was hustling for?"
Okay, got you. Brother Nehemiah Israel, last remark, please. I want you to stay there, and I'm gonna make my last remarks. Unmute your mic.
Yeah.
You thought them niggas was out there hustling that dope? Just
You breaking up bad, brother. You in and out.
to be hustling that dope. They was hustling that dope for that black woman.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, brother. Because he's going
Man.
out.
I can dig the free fall here, and this one for the books. Like you said, you probably made a wise decision in saying, okay, well, not tonight. That ain't why I plugged it up, because I know your style and I know how you try to be real classy about it. And every one of the panelists had their energy, they had their agreement they failed to agree to disagree, maybe, but it was not any of that going on. It was maybe like when you insisted for order, to carry the conversation further. That's probably where the challenge was at. Saying, "Oh man, no, we ain't meaning none of that. You're reading it wrong. I'm just giving my monologue here." So a few monologues, and the misunderstanding of monologues, in my estimation, a good narrative to call it, because like you said, you know what you're trying to produce here, and that'll be it. So yeah. So look for an email from you, JT. Though I'm gonna holler at you later, man.
Got you. I got you. I'll be up if you want to. I'll be up for a while anyway.
You said you finna end it though, right?
Yeah, I'm in it, but I'll be up for a while. So if you want to email me
Okay,
and see the number, you can holler. I'll be up for a while, man. Know what I
will
mean?
do, bro.
But
Okay.
I want you to stay there. I'm gonna make my last
I'm
remark.
right here. I ain't going nowhere.
Okay, mute your mic. When I say I want order, I want order. When I want to say it, I want to stick to the topic. I expect to stick to the topic. No man and no woman is not going to disrespect what I'm bringing to the table. No, that is not happening. It seems that when it comes to us, especially us as black men and even women that is willing, that believe in the black man, that stick by him, is always being attacked. I want to know when is one day that there are some black men and some black women is going to say, we got to help our young black boys and black men. Just like, Brother Pierre talking about Goldman Sachs. That was a valid point. Joy makes some valid points about the black man. Now, and for me, that we talking about, but I'm not. We so much in our spirituality, but we don't want to love each other. Whatever information that we have, we feel that our information is better than others. Instead of understand us as black people, that we got to strive together. And then I go one thing goddamn better. The doggone Indians had enslaved us back in the mid 1800s towards the beginning of 1900s. That Dr. Claude Anderson has talked about that. What about the Democrats back in the early 1920s? You know who they was rolling with? The KKK. You know what happened to KKK? They wrote something in Congress that it was white Indians pretend to be Indians was $10 Indians. But we want to talk about tribes. But we don't want to talk about families need to be together, the black man and the black woman and the child. We want to talk about ain't nothing. It's just nothing wrong that they're both sexes and wherever it is. But you want to push. What you want to push? When you want to push the family want to push the family of our people. That's some chaotic, stupid BS. What it is. And it goes for a black man and a black woman. How you like a same sex, but you want to talk about families? You want to try to break down our history, but you don't want to fight for the black man and the black woman to be together. But the rest of us, we pressed. We got the documents and proof it. But you with the oppression all that time. Y'all the same ones don't want to talk about the Afrocentric of us. Y'all don't even want to identify what the black man has to build for this country. And understand the black woman's right there. Y'all don't even want to talk about what the black woman had to overcome, that she couldn't even go of certain colleges. It's not just the black man stopped it. The black man had nothing to do with it. It was white women. Y'all piss me off. And I have to end this. And I don't care some of y'all. I mean, Brother Pierre, I'm just pissed off because I thought that I'm doing a good service. And it seems some of us were still not willing to change. We still a bunch of old fogey fools. Still think that we got documents for our people. And look what it's getting us. Want to debate. Want to say this. Want to say that. But I said one thing though. And let me say a few more things because I'm going to get the hell out of here. Because I'm downright pissed. This is not what I want. Go, Professor, you good. Don't even worry about it, man. I'm all right. But I'm downright pissed. I thought that I was going to do a good thing. I thought that we're going to talk about, I want to look forward to talking about sports and all that. And it is still some of our people still want to be in their personal goddamn feelings of a certain goddamn tribe. And whoever who wants to speak to the truth, that learns for the truth, you don't really want to respect that. I could tell you, me and Go Professor, we tight, but there are certain things that we disagree. But we understand the fight of the black man and our families is important. Nehemiah Israel, Joy, Brother Pierre, and the sister. It gets. See, this is the problem. We are so eager of ourselves. We don't respect each other, the sisters. But get back to the young black boys. You still got men, y'all gonna say men, and women don't respect the young black boy. Still getting violated in all levels that I was talking about, that Gold Professor has broke it down. And it's still some people want to go around it. I'ma say it, and I said, Brother Nehemiah Israel said, I say it again. The same way y'all want us to fight for our young black girls, and we don't do where we can, your enemy. It's the same thing for our young black boys. If you do not stand up for our young black boys, that means you cannot stand for a young black man. And it goes for a black man and black woman. And people outside of space, I already told them. But inside the space, I want y'all to understand loud and clear. You are a enemy. You ain't nothing to me. Your existence does not count. You want that bad black smoke? I got a whole lot. I'm just saying, if we not willing to put our personal studies or whatever it is aside, we don't have to worry about the enemy, because the enemy is hurting us. And then I know people saying, oh, the man is hurting us, the women is hurting us too, because they getting help. And other nationalities, they down with this white supremacy too now. So the women involved too. And that is a discussion y'all fail to have. Like the late Curtis Mayfield said, if we not willing to be together, work together, we gonna cause our own genocide, and the enemy just gonna be in the sidelines and laughing at us. So black man, I'm letting you know right now, you want to choose a black woman? Choose a black woman that's willing to understand you. Black woman. If you want to choose a black man, choose a black man that's willing to work with you, that understand the conditions. Because that is the only way that we're going to make it. And the ones that go against it, your family or your friends, whatever, they cannot be in that arrangement, in that relationship or marriage or whatever. I was going to do a morning real talk in the morning. I don't think that's going to happen. Nah. But I could say that of this panel, it was some good points was bringing out. And I'm going to say one last time, close it out. Still, the young black boy and the black man still being disrespected. And you wonder why. Why I am what I am. And I'll tell your sisters again, the one that fight for the black man, I will tell y'all, good luck. Because the enemy is on. Enemy is trying to take you down too. The ones who's traveling to your destination or home, if you're single or you in a group, travel safely. Take extra precaution. We don't want nothing happen to you. And brother named Israel, send me, yeah, I'm gonna look out for your email and we talk, man. I'm just saying I'm the number one grinder, and I always gonna grind. But I ain't grinding for no stupidness, and I ain't grinding for no toxic BS. Y'all have a good morning. Be safe out there. Hell with this shit. This one is ghost. Done.
Peace. Peace.